Hey everyone, Niall Doherty here from $50blogs.net. In the last two screencasts, I've shown you how to update WordPress plugins and WordPress themes. And so today I'll be showing you how to safely update WordPress itself. The latest and greatest version I'll be updating to in this tutorial is WordPress 3.3, as you can see up here. But the process, it should be the same for future versions of WordPress as well. Now, updating WordPress is actually pretty easy. All you need to do really is click the Please Update Now link that you'll see appear at the top of your dashboard once logged in. However, there are a couple of things that I would recommend before you go ahead and click this link up here. First thing, as you can see from this page from WordPress.org on updating WordPress, the WordPress folks themselves recommend that you disable plugins. See it right here, disable plugins, before trying to update the WordPress core. They also mention though that you don't have to do this. You see, you don't have to do this. And I find that it's usually not necessary to disable all your plugins if they are up to date. So make sure first and foremost that your plugins are in fact up to date. And if you're not sure how to do that, you can follow this previous tutorial that I recorded, how to update WordPress plugins without losing data. And one special mention of a plugin that I do recommend you disable before updating WordPress, and that is any caching plugin that you might have. So just disable that temporarily so you can see quickly if there are any issues that need addressing right after you update WordPress, and then you can always reactivate it later. Okay, second thing to do before updating WordPress is to make sure your active theme is up to date. And again, this is to make sure that it will play nice with the latest version of WordPress. You can check my previous tutorial on how to update a WordPress theme for more than this. There it is right there. If you suspect that your theme may not be compatible with the latest version of WordPress, then I do suggest that you just stick with the current version of WordPress. Rather, that's working well for you. Don't update it if you think it's going to break your theme. Get your theme sorted first before you update. Okay, so the third and most important thing of all before updating WordPress, make absolutely sure that you have a recent backup of both your site files and your database. And yes, of course, I also have a tutorial showing you how to easily create just such a backup. So check that out first if you need to. Okay, so now let's actually go ahead and see what happens once we click that Please Update Now link. Oh, and I should say that the site I'm updating is the usual demo.50blogs.net site, demo site that I've created. And I have, of course, updated my plugins and themes beforehand and made sure that I have everything backed up just in case something goes wrong. I'll be able to restore it to what I currently have here. Okay, so we're ready to click. So let's do that. And clicking on that link brings us to this update screen with a big blue Update Now button, which we're also going to click because we want the automatic option rather than to update manually. So let's hit that. And it should only take a second. Excellent. And then we're presented with some info about the update right here. What's new in the latest version of WordPress, etc., etc. By all means, take some time to read through that and figure out what cool new features are available to play with. But for the sake of this tutorial, let's move on and make sure that our site is still working and displaying as normal after the update. So we're going to click on Visit Site here. And everything looks pretty good there. Let's just check out one of the posts as well, or one of the pages here. Let's go to Headers page. And all looks good there as well. Our plugin for the share buttons is still there. Everything looks good. Now, of course, if you have a pretty complex site, this demo one is very bare bones, but if you have a complex site, you'll want to spend a bit more time ensuring that everything is in order after your update. But yeah, that's pretty much it for updating WordPress. So once again, my name is Niall Doherty for $50 Blogs. Check back next week for another helpful WordPress related tutorial slash screencast dealio. Ooh, and subscribe in the sidebar here of $50blogs.net/blog for free email updates. If you do that, you'll get a heads up on any special offers related to $50 blogs, plus advance notice of live support sessions where you can get all your blogging related problems solved and questions answered absolutely free.